Senators questioned the Finance Department's order to transfer PhilHealth's unused 90 billion pesos funds back to the government. Senators Bongo and Raffy Tulfo said it would be better to use the funds to lower the premium fees or improve the coverage of members' benefits. In Defense Finance Secretary Ralph Recto said the unused funds came from the government subsidies. Recto also disclosed that PhilHealth has a 500 billion pesos benefit chest fund.
May akusasyon na dahil dito, simot ang pera ng PhilHealth, magiging bangkarote daw ito. Hindi po, may natitirang 500 billion benefit chest fund ang PhilHealth.
Ang laki pa pala ng pondo ninyo, tas bunot sila ng bunot. Alam mo, 1,200.
I agree with you po, 100%. In fact, we will recommend, we at PhilHealth, upper management, will recommend to President Marcos that we bring down the premium rates.
Ako mahaba-habang usapin yan. Noon pa yan natin. Kaya nga sabi ko nung nag-cover kami ng SONA noon ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos a week ago. Diba sabi ko, bakit hindi niya binanggit itong tungkol dito sa PhilHealth na to? Dahil malaking usapin ito. Dahil we're talking about billions of pesos. At kung tama ba yung ginagawa nila. Of course, the Department of Finance would always say na tama in accordance with the law yung kanilang ginagawa through the General Appropriation Act.
Hindi daw budget ang binigay doon. That was from subsidies, supposedly. Subsidies kasi is, for reference lang, is additional...
Yes, hindi daw yun yung contribution ng mga members.
It's not. It's additional support from the government, di ba? Isa-subsidize mo.
But the question there, kasi hindi nga yun yung supposedly galing sa government subsidy siya. Pero according sa ating Universal Healthcare Act, under the law, ang PhilHealth's Reserve Fund is separate from the national government's general fund and should be used to increase PhilHealth's benefit coverages. So kahit may sobra sila doon, dapat ang gagawin pa rin nila, hindi ibabalik sa National Treasury.
Ano? For PhilHealth's Reserve Fund?
Oo, kung merong Reserve Fund.
O di doon naman gagaling ang premium. Baka
doon dapat. Hindi
dapat. Kung tama sila, kung subsidy itong tira, that means you can give it back to the government
coffer. The subsidy here is galing sa sin tax law. So yung sin tax law na to ay kailangan ipondo doon sa Universal Healthcare Act.
Because it's for the but I understand kasi pag subsidized, usually kasi since government owned and controlled, 'di ba? Tapos may private part to. Yung subsidy kasi if I invest in something, I subsidize something. In return, ang kukunin ko yung interest. So, kung ganun nga, dito
pero
yan, hindi nga, okay.
Mali. Kasi yung sinasabi nila, even if this is not directly from the contribution of the members, this is from the subsidy of the government, galing sa sin tax law, na kailangan itong sin tax law na to ay ipondohan itong Universal Healthcare Act. Then we are also been talking about this na yung ang daming mga utang ng PhilHealth sa mga private hospitals hindi nababayaran sa mga doctors at yung mga expansion ng mga healthcare programs sila. Tapos yung pagpapababa dapat ng mga rates ng contribution.
I'd like to ask nga DOH also, lastly before we go, I'd like to ask DOH, kasi since galing sa sin tax law to, under the sin tax law kasi, they also fund programs within the DOH. So kung may program ang DOH to promote smoking and anti-smoking and good health, pwede sana ilagay doon ang kung kukunin nila ulit yung funds na sinasabi ni Ralph Recto. But you cannot put it in other projects. Pero if sa DOH siya punta, I understand that.
Di ba kaya sinasabi rin to dati ni, I forgot her name na si Magno. Diba? This shows the inefficiency of the agency. Dahil kung meron kang excess fund, dapat ginagamit mo to sa mas importanteng bagay na nakalaan doon sa guidelines doon sa batas. Hindi siya dapat ibalik sa treasury tapos gamitin sa unprogrammed funds. Yun ang sinasabi nila. So,
anyway,
even if sabihin mo pa na legally okay siya, pero parang morally, parang matatanggap mo ba
But you're not bound by moral clauses naman sa government.
Pero ako, at the end of the day, hindi mo dapat pinapakialaman yung PhilHealth to fund unprogrammed funds.
Pero sa akin, okay lang to fund unprogrammed funds if mapupunta sa DOH coffers. In other words, sa program for smoking. Kasi yung initial goal nila is pondohan natin ng DOH from
Why do you have to get it away from PhilHealth and put it sa National Treasury babalik mo sa DOH?
Because DOH also has their own programs like let me finish. DOH has their own programs for cancer patients who don't have coverage of PhilHealth kasi wala tayong universal healthcare. So in the meantime, you can ask for help.
What do you mean wala tayong universal?
Walang general universal healthcare for cancer. In other words, there are specific medicines na kino-cover lang ng PhilHealth, di ba? Meron yung immunotherapy is not fully covered. May specific cases yan. At alam ko DOH experimentally volunteers could be
Pero sa'yo, okay
subsidized.
sa'yo na magkuha sila ng pera?
No, as in within legal means okay.
Kaya nga ngayon nagkakaroon ng...
Hindi ko sinabi okay kumuha. Ang sabi ko within legal means, if it's within
Yan
legal
ang sasabihin
bounds.
nila, legality.
I'm not saying based on interpretation. I'm saying pag dinala sa korte at sinabi ng korte legal, then so be it. Yun
Kaya
ang
yung
sinasabi
mga
ko.
sinasabi ng mga members dyan, do not touch our contributions. Alright, sige, coming up.